everyone, I'm Anna. Today I would like to talk about genetically modified cows to produce human milk. Scientists have created genetically modified cattle that produce human milk in a bid to make cow's milk more nutritious. The scientists have successfully introduced human genes into 300 dairy cows to produce milk with the same properties as human breast milk. Human milk contains high quantities of key nutrients that can help to boost the immune system of babies and reduce the risk of infections. The scientists behind the research believe milk from herds of genetically modified cows could provide an alternative to human breast milk and formula milk for babies, which is often criticized as being an inferior substitute. They also hope that genetically modified dairy products from herds of similar cows could be sold in supermarkets. The research has the backing of a major biotechnology company. According to a professor named Ning Li, the scientist who led the research and director for agrobiotechnology at the China Agricultural University insisted that the GM milk would be as safe to drink as milk from ordinary dairy cows. He said that the milk tastes stronger than normal milk, and they aim to commercialize some research in this area in coming 3 years. For the human live milk, 10 years or maybe more time will be required to finally pour this enhanced milk into the consumer's cup. As we all know, China is now the leading way in research on genetically modified food, and the rules on the technology are more relaxed than those in place in Europe. And the researchers used cloning technology to introduce human genes into DNA of Holstein dairy cows before the genetically modified embryos were implanted into surrogate cows. Moreover, based on their research, writing in the scientific peer-reviewed journal Public Library of Science 1, the researchers state that they were able to create cows that produce milk containing a human protein called lysozyme. As you all know, lysozyme is an antimicrobial protein naturally found in large quantities in human breast milk. Lysozyme actually helps to boost the numbers of immune cells in babies. They created cows that produce another protein from human milk called lactoferrin, which helps to boost the number of, which help to reduce the risk of infection in babies. A third human milk protein called alpha-lactalbumin was also produced by the cows. Moreover, the scientists also reviewed at an exhibition at the China Agricultural University that they have boosted milk fat content by around 20% and have also changed the level of milk solids, making it closer to the composition of human milk as well as having the same immune boosting properties. In all, the scientists said that they have produced a herd of around 300 cows that are able to produce human-like milk. The transgenic animals are physically identical to the ordinary cows. Writing in a journal, Professor Li said that the study describes transgenic cattle whose milk offers the similar nutritional benefits as human milk. And the modified bovine milk is a possible substitute for human milk. It fulfilled the conception of humanizing the bovine milk. He also said that human milk contains the just right proportions of protein, carbohydrates, fats, minerals, and vitamins for an infant's optimal growth and development. And as our daily food, the cow's milk provided us the basic source of nutrition, but the digestion and absorption problems made it not to be perfect food for human being. I would like to add that the researchers also insist having antimicrobial proteins in the cow's milk can also be good for the animals by helping to reduce infections on their udders. However, there is some negative thoughts on genetically modified food. Campaigners claim GM technology poses a threat to the environment as genes from modified plants can get into wild plant populations and weeds, while they also believe there are doubts about the safety of such foods. Scientists insist genetically modified foods are unlikely to pose a threat to food safety, and in the United States, consumers have actually been eating genetically modified foods for more than decades. I would like to add that researchers accept that the cloning technology used in genetically modification can affect the development and survival of cloned animals, although the reason why is not well understood. As conclusion, I would like to conclude that genetically modified animals and plants are not going to be harmful unless they are deliberately put in a gene that is going to be poisonous. To conclude, I would like to say that genetically modified food, if done correctly, can provide huge benefits for consumers in terms of producing better products. Genetically modified food technology is still under research, and if everything goes according to the plan and research, there will be greater products to be produced in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.